Hello, guys. Today we're going to be looking at some "Oh no, my queen" moments in chess. So, these traps are very interesting and it involves a queen sacrifice. So, e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6. Instead of bishop b5, we play bishop c4, and then after black plays d6, we move knight c3. After this, let's say if black tries to pin our knight, we just attack. And if bishop h5, we have this very cool move, knight takes d5. And let's say you take the queen on the bottom, we just checkmate in two moves. So after bishop takes f7, king goes to e7, and now knight d5 is a very cool checkmate. So instead, black can take the knight in many ways, but it involves the queen taking the bishop, which is clearly good for white because after this you give a check. If you block, you just win back the piece, and white is doing really good here. So after this, let's say if you take with the pawn, you do that and you don't have a tempo on the bishop, so you have to play g6 and stuff. So yeah. So in this position, you don't want to play bishop h5, allowing the very sneaky trap. After e4, e5, instead of knight c6, or is knight of 6 is black, you take the pawn on e5, going to do that, and then we play a Stafford gambit, knight c6, we take, and then if d takes, we go d3, defending the pawn. And after this, let's say we pin the black knight, which actually isn't pinned. After this move, we take on e4, which looks like it gives up a queen, but after, let's say we take the knight, for some reason we just take the pawn. We do, it looks like a double sacrifice, but actually you're just winning the queen back, because if you take, black would just take white's queen. So instead we give a check, and then now we just win the queen that way. So instead of that, how about if we just take the queen, we'd get mated in two with the check, and then another checkmate with the bishop. So after that is done, let's say we block our bishop. It's just -4 for white, or for black, and just literally black is completely winning. And yeah, just white's falling apart in this position, and yeah, it's not looking too good for white. So let's go back here. After this, we don't play e4. Instead, we play like d4, d5, c4, e6, knight c3, knight f6, and then we exchange on d5. After this, we pin the knight. After knight d7, we think we win the pawn on e5, but after this, we just win back the knight. It looks like you're just, it just looks like you're winning the queen, but instead, now the king has no moves. The only move is to block with the queen. And now in this position, it's just -3 for black, and white's position is not looking good here. So yeah, after that, you just move the knight there, and it's like -3 for black. And here's one that I found by myself. I found an "Oh no, my queen" variation in the queen's gambit. "Oh no, my queen." Let's say if we take on c4, this is what I found. After e4, e5, most played move is actually d5, which is not a good move for white at all. After d5, I recommend to play b5. It's just very good, very solid defending the pawn, and if you try to attack it like that, just move the knight out. Let's say we pin the knight, and bishop c5, which is my favorite move in this position. After knight d2 is like the only good move, and now c6, it looks like we give up a pawn. We take, and let's say we take this pawn. It looks free. After this, we play the move knight to g4. Just looks like you're sacking the queen, but instead it's mated to again. After you move the king, knight d4 is checkmate, also because of the pawn preventing the king to escape. So that's very cool, taking that pawn, and now you take the queen. Let's say if knight takes the queen, then we take on f2 with the same checkmate idea. It's just very good, guys. This is what I found, and it's very cool. Nobody in Lichess has played this, and after like queen g6, black is doing very well in this position, and it's a good trick to try and win the game fast for black. So if you want to try this out, go ahead, man. And also, peace, guys. Let's go, man. Bye-bye.